I can't go a day without finding somebody who hasn't heard of CFCR too. So that's a great challenge for us as a radio station to get the word out, and people who move to town aren't aware of us become aware of us. So yeah, it's great, but I think there's always room for not improvement, but to build on that, which is exciting.
CFCR's music and promotions director Arnold Van Lambalgen's love for his job is obvious every time he talks about Saskatoon's only community radio station. Van Lambalgen is a local musician himself, an obvious lover of music who, in reality, just may have the most amazing job here in Saskatoon.
I basically, every day I go through all the music that's been submitted to the station from across the world, and average about 25 to 50 CDs a day. And I go through and check out, listen to everything, not all the way through, usually the first 2 tracks of an album, and see if it's suitable for our station.
And that was White Horse from their self-titled album, and the track was called I'm on Fire.
For people who are unfamiliar with CFCR and their format, the easiest way to describe it is like this. It's the radio equivalent of a blank slate. Then passionate volunteers from the public sign up and basically produce the radio shows they would like to hear. Any genre, any format.
There's no show that's alike. We have a jazz show that goes into a Canadian hour, that goes into a new music / interview show, that goes into spoken word. So it's always changing. It's always something new. No one's forced to come here. Everyone goes out of their way to come and apply for a show here and to make time to host a show. So I think it's nothing but positive on my.
For me, I think the most amazing part of CFCR is the rich history it has with our local bands. The station is basically where it starts for most of them, and as their bands grow in popularity and inevitably some outgrow Saskatoon, some local artists like Ryan Bolt of the Deep Dark Woods and various members of the Sheepdogs still remember where they came from and still volunteer at CFCR whenever they're back in Saskatoon.
I remember when my band handed our CD in here and got played for the first time. I remember the exact moment where I was at. Pretty much the best feeling ever to know that someone would actually give you the time of day to put your music on air and would actually play it repeatedly, not just forced to play it by a record label or by any other reason. It was basically they liked your band. So
you can dial up CFCR at 90.5 FM or listen to it stream live at cfcr.ca. For Go Saskatoon, I'm Curtis Anderson.